let's keep going with our top shelf wisdom books series because this one's really a standout. As some of you might have known, I inherited the library of Uncle Buck, a family friend, and it is 66 boxes of books that I'm only a third of the way working through. And he had wide-ranging interest, and there's already dozens and dozens and dozens of books on yoga and Hindu and Buddhist thought. And it's a fantastic collection. And this is a world that interests me, but it's not the first thing I'm diving into. But I can feel a good book when it passes across my hands. And something about this one really connected with me. And this cat, W.Y. Evans-Wentz, was an anthropologist, and he actually spent time in the Celtic lands listening to people talk about fairy lore and just taking what people said at face value. And then he goes to the East, and he spends 15 years across India and these other lands that are a hotbed of religion, as they say. And he met an enlightened Tibetan master and got to study under him for the last 3 years of that master's life. And that master told him to take these 7 secret teachings and to pass them on to the world, that it was time for them to be shared. And it's something interesting you hear about from Tibetan and other occult communities, that they're saying now is the time for some things to not be secret anymore. So with permission, he took these texts that he said haven't been out there in the world before. I'm sure they've been retranslated since then. This book is at least 50 years old. But there's something really special about how he pulled them together. It's only 50 pages of introduction, and then it is a whole bunch of short pieces within these 7 books that he highlights about right action and right living. And it's also, he's just a beautiful soul. In his preface, he's saying, if we taught yoga heat in schools, we wouldn't need heating systems anymore, even in Siberia. And if we got as good as Milarepa on this stuff, we wouldn't need airplanes anymore, because we would be flying. Didn't Jesus himself walk on water? And so I have been this fall focusing on 3 other books, holy books, and really trying to grok them and to practice with them. And I've decided this is going to be my 4th book of this year, where I'm really going to sit with it, read a little bit every day. I'm going to keep it by my nightstand and actually try to do these practices. So this is Tibetan Yoga and Secret Doctrines by W.Y. Evans-Wentz. And it just seems like a really, really special collection if you want to learn more about Tibetan Buddhism or yoga it sounds like a very, very practical way. And if you're interested in it, I'll share more from this book as I go through it.